All right, everyone. So this is now Module 3, Assignment 7, Add Simple Graphic Elements in Chapter 6, corresponding to the book. Here we are. Again, to navigate in the tool, this is now Part 2, Aspect 6, Add Simple Graphics. Okay. So we're going to walk through this. There is a walkthrough here too, for you to be able to look at it. You can also come over here if you want to navigate the document differently. Okay. So, that's not what I wanted to do. We'll go back to add simple graphic elements. Okay. So we're going to go through this example. Insert, move, and resize pictures. Open the Insert Pictures document in Print Layout View and then perform the following tasks. Most will default as you open anyway, but just going to keep that in mind. Okay. Open the Insert Pictures document in Print Layout View. Again, I see that down here. Am I in Print Layout View? Yes, I am. I can also go to View and say Print Layout versus Web Layout versus Online. So that is available to you there. Okay. Position the cursor in the first paragraph after the beautiful bamboo heading before the word bamboo right here. Insert the bamboo 1 JPEG picture from the practice file folder into the document and move the text that follows to the next line. Okay, I'm going to download that. Then I'm going to click Insert Pictures from File. It's in my Downloads folder. I insert it, and it's there. Okay. And move the text that follows to the next line. I do that by clicking in front of it and just hitting Return. All right, move the picture to the beginning of the second paragraph before the word there and move the text that follows to the next line. Okay, so I'm going to click on the picture, hold, and then drag it down. You'll see this little cursor pop up if you can see it moving. All right, and the word there is the second paragraph. So we'll drop it here. And then again, move the text to the next line. Okay. Enter. Resize the height of the picture to 2 inches. Okay. So whenever I have an image in here, if I click on it, you'll see that this new option popped up in the navigation bar. If I'm not clicked on it, there's no special options because this is regular text. It's not a photo. So again, click on this picture format. That's what I'm looking for. And here are all my options that I can do in editing photos. So I'm going to click on the format pane so I can have it all right here and go through this instruction. So the first one is resize the photo to a height of 2 inches. So I'm going to come over here and click on the photo. I have things like crop. I can resize. So the picture position, I'm going to go to, you see how that got taller as I did that. All right, I also have crop. So I have in this next one, I can add alternative text. In this, I have places to play with the shadow and the artistic effects. And then this is for things like, do I have a line around the photo? Yes. So we're gonna, anyway, we've copied that, we've completed the first piece. So now I'm gonna hit save. And I'm going to submit this document just as it is. This one document here that, this is the only thing I've done in the first part of the assignment is insert the photo, drag it down, and return the text. And then I've adjusted the height. I can also adjust the height by clicking on the image and hitting right click and then saying format picture. And that will give me the same pop-up here. I have height here too. So I am going to just put 2 and hit enter. And it adjusted the photo for me. So in this version, if I were to do it and just make the adjustments here, it's not addressing. There we go. Hit OK. Oops. And this gives me the actual one I want. If I do it here, it seemed to be also adjusting the others. So anyway, two places. Make sure that you're only adjusting the height and not also the width. The formatting tool will attempt to like proportionally resize it for you. In general best practices, that's helpful, but in this one, we just only want to address the height as 2, which it just doesn't want to let me do it. So there we go. There we are. All right, save and close. Next, we're going to download Edit Pictures. And we're going to go through the instructions in this one. So let's see. Edit Pictures. Okay, do the following to the first picture in the document. Crop the photo to a square shape. Right, again, I'm going to click on the image, go over here to my picture format. I'm going to click on crop, and I have these different options. I can do a square, I can do to a shape. In this particular one, it said square shape. So you can also do aspect ratio square. They will both do the same thing. But let's see. This one says a frame. This is a rounded rectangle, a rectangle. This is a snip and round. So you have some different options available to you here. This is a process. So anyway, these are all the different things you could do to edit this picture. This gives me a little drop down. It's obviously not what I want, but this is kind of all the different things that you can do. You could also manually do it and just draw it down. That's an option to you too. But what we are looking for here is for you to go in here and do crop aspect ratio 1:1. Okay, now we have a square. Okay. Increase the contrast of the picture by 40% without changing the brightness. Again, we're going to go and open up our format pane here. I am going to click on the image picture corrections, and here's where I'm going to see my ability to edit the brightness and contrast. So the one I'm interested in here is contrast up to 40% without changing the brightness. So you can do up, you can hit 40 and enter, or you can slide back and forth until you get there. Next, we're going to change the picture's color setting to a temperature of 8,888 K. Let's see, here we go. We'll do that here. You can see presets as well, but we're going to manually. All right. Those are also options there. Okay. So add a film grain artistic effect. So that is back in the main menu because I don't have artistic effect here. I do have crop again, where I can do it manually, but I can't do all the different ones there. So go back through this text box. This is if that exists. It doesn't. So here we go. Artistic effects. These are just my other general effects type bar. This is the picture one. This is fill in line again, around, and layouts and properties. Okay. Artistic effects. I'm going to click on this and I'm going to find the one that is for fine grain. These are all the different options available to you. Cut out, glow edge. Fine grain is this. Film grain is this one. There's glass, all different ones. So they're cool if you want to kind of look around. It's always fun to do that. Okay, now apply the rotated white picture style to the picture. All right, so this style is back up over in here. These are style effects. You can click on this drop down, and this is the rotated white. There we go. Position the picture in the upper right corner of the page. So this is just a drag over here. Again, you see my little black cursor that moves with the photo. That's telling you where the image is going to drop. Moved it over there. It's on the right-hand side. And now change the text wrapping to tight. You can do this by clicking the drop down here and clicking tight, or you can right click on it and you have the wrap text option there. Okay. Do the following to the second picture in the document. Remove the background from the picture and then change the text wrapping as well to tight. Okay, so to remove a background, what we're going to do is we're going to click on the image and we will have over here this remove background option. We're going to click on that and then we're going to mark areas to keep and mark areas to remove. So in this, we have a pretty good idea of what we're keeping and what we're removing. It's pretty straightforward. So it already kind of sees it. It's already, as you can see, kind of given us two distinct colors, but we're just going to be very precise. We're going to say mark areas to complete. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to select the plant, and then I'm going to mark the areas to remove. And I'm going to go in here and I'm going to select the background and then keep changes. And boom, there we go. All right, change the text wrapping to tight for this one as well. Again, you can right click wrap text, or you can go up here to the wrap text and then do it there. All right. So now copy the formatting of the first picture to the second picture. Reset the first picture to discard all formatting changes after that. We're going to do it anyway. So we're going to go in here. We are going to, we're going to be in here. We're going into our format. So our different ones were artistic effect, film grain. We wanted to correct the contrast at 40%. And then we wanted, to increase the temperature. And we wanted to rotate it to the white one. There we go. All right. So now we have this sort of new background. Okay. Now reset the first picture to discard all formatting changes. Now that we've done that and we've made the second one to save, we're going to go back to the first one and we're going to reset. And we're going to go reset. And we're going to go reset. We could probably do this globally as well, but I don't see where. So for right now, you'll have to go into each one and individually reset it in each of the drop downs. I will look into a global reset. Okay. Save and submit this document as it is. So this is what your final of this second one should look like. All right, and the third one is to insert clippings. We're going to download this one, open it up. Okay, so let's see. Open the insert clippings document in print layout view. I'm in print layout view, or I could check up here and make sure I am. Position the cursor on page 2 of the document under the heading Directions to the Bellevue Library. All right, I clicked underneath here and I'm going to minimize Word. Boom. I'm going to go to the web browser to Bing Maps. Oops. All right, we'll do this over. Bing Maps. I'm going to start typing Bellevue. Oh, and look, the library popped up. I'm going to hit enter. You may have to type more than that if you hadn't just recently searched it. What does it want me to do next? Insert a screen clipping of a portion of the map into insert clippings. Okay. So if you are on a Mac, you can hit Control-Shift-4. It'll give you this little drop up. You'll see my cursor has changed. It's no longer a pointer. It's now this sort of bullseye with an aspect. That's where you are in the page or the numbers. So all the way up here is 0, 0. Basically everywhere you move along the page is a number. And that's kind of part of the grid so you can know where you are. So we will use this. We'll take it up here. We are only interested in the direction, the map portion of this. So I'm just going to drag it over the area that I want to take a picture of. It snapped it. If you're on a PC or a Windows, you can go down to the search, click on the little magnifying glass. In Macs, it's up here. For you, it's kind of down here. Usually click on that and say screen clipping and select screen clipping new, and then you will come here and drag over that. All right. So now we're going to go to insert that screen clipping back into the document. So I'm going to open my Word document back up. I'm going to insert picture. And for me, it automatically comes to my desktop. I will click insert, and here we go. Now I have this. I'm going to save it and submit. So that is your 3 documents that should be submitted for module 3, assignment 7. All right.